I knew I wanted to push the third 50. I still felt like I was pretty soft, like the last 20 meters of that third 50. I would have liked to really like build into that 150 wall a little bit better. But yeah, I thought the third 50 was going to be big in that race.
Ryan Murphy hasn't missed an international team in backstroke since 2013. My question is this: does Olympic champion and world record holder Ryan Murphy ever get nervous behind the blocks?
Backstroke's competitive. Like it's really competitive in the U.S. We've got really good guys. Shane's an incredible talent, and it's great to see him get on the team. So you knew he was going to be fast, and you knew the other guys were going to be fast too. So that was definitely. I was definitely nervous behind the blocks. I'm always nervous. Like that's just never going to go away. And I think that's good. That means I love it. So I was definitely nervous about Shane, nervous about everyone. But I'm always nervous. So that's just my personality.
So Murphy's always nervous, but he still performed, dominating the 200 back in Greensboro. What does he think about how he executed that race?
I'm always pretty hard on myself. So I mean, I could give you like a lot of things that I did poorly in the race, so that's a positive. I think there's things to learn from there. I mean, I think most of those are technical. I think that the capacity is good, so I feel solid about that.
Has Murphy approached his races differently since the Olympic Games?
Well, this year's just a condensed season. I mean, it's condensed because Worlds is earlier. It would have been condensed anyway. Like after the Olympics, you kind of want to give yourself a little bit of time to ease back into it. I mean, I'm someone like I'm gonna always work out. Like even like whenever my career's over, I'll work out every day. Like that's just how I am. But you kind of look at last year. Last year was basically like a 15-month season. Where this one, I would say, like because of ISL and all of that, you're kind of looking at like mid-December where I could really get in and be solid. So that's a 5-month season. So you're looking at 10 months less of training as compared to last year. So yeah, I mean it's just less time, and I don't think that really impacts us a ton physically, but mentally you've got to wrap your head around that.
Looking at World Championships, what does Ryan Murphy think about the Russians not racing?
The field's going to be competitive no matter what. I think we're going to race. We're going to go out there, and the U.S. we're not holding anything back. We're going to go out there. We're going to go out, give it our best shot, and see if we can bring home some hardware. 2022
Ryan Murphy World Championship predictions. Since the 2016 Olympic Games, since Ryan Murphy's backstroke sweep, 51.9 in the 100, 153.6 in the 200, he hasn't quite gotten back to that form. I think he's on the road back in Budapest. 100 back, Ryan Murphy edges Hunter for the win with a 52.1. 200 backstroke, Ryan dips into the low 154s, 154.3 for the win. But who cares what I think? It's all about what you think. Drop your comments below.
Sports can be a force for change. I mean, I think we've seen that especially over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
I feel like that movement's really grown. And then I think coming out of COVID, like the Olympics, I think the Olympics was a great thing for the world to see that we could still have these big international events. And so I think we want to use sports in a positive direction. And so I think that's how I want to approach it, and I think USA in general is going to try to approach it that way.